Dude, he's just straight up standing out in a parking lot, holding a Barbie doll and a toy nuke, and people are like driving by him like, what the fuck? Hey, buddy, that's my spot. Okay, we're not watching the whole thing, I promise. We'll give it 10 minutes. We will hear him out for 10 minutes. Ben, please shave. Please shave. It looks so bad. Oh my God. It looks dirty. Like, please shave. Anyway, I can't hear shit. Hold on.
Well, folks, I just got back from the theaters seeing Barbie and Oppenheimer. I'm about to review both of them. I'm going to tell you which one of these is the best blockbuster of 2023.
Dude, he's just straight up standing out in a parking lot, holding a Barbie doll and a toy nuke, and people are like driving by him like, what the fuck? Hey, buddy, that's my spot.
And
man.
which one is maybe the worst?
I bet he loved our movie, right, Ken?
For those of you who can't wait that long, I'm going to give my review of the Barbie movie in the most Oppenheimer fashion.
What the
Run. What is this? What? Oh, that's normal.
So
it might have been funny if I was like 12.
My producers dragged me to go see Barbie the movie. And
oh man, I didn't want to see it, but my producers dragged me to go see it. I so didn't want to see it. I didn't want to dress up in pink and go see the Barbie movie and get a margarita. No, I didn't want to do that. Stop.
And I have thoughts. This video is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Let me begin with my generalized assessment of the movie. This movie is not just a piece of shit.
I can't get over this. It looks so bad. It's so unevenly like grown. Like it looks like he has like kind of a goatee that is not like, but not a complete goatee. Like he like purposefully trimmed the sides here. Like, what are you doing? This is awful. It looks like he drew it on. Yeah, it's so bad. Please, listen. If that's the natural growth pattern, I cannot fault him for that. But please learn how to do beard makeup. It's a thing, okay? That's a thing. Do some beard makeup, buddy, okay? You won't be gay. You won't want to get fucked in the ass, I promise. Just do some beard makeup or something. It looks awful anyway.
It is a flaming piece of dog piled atop an entire dumpster on fire, piled atop a
talking about his beard
filled with dog. It is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. On every possible level, it is a horrific movie. The only thing that can be said for this film is production design. The production design is really nice. The costumes are really nice. Also, it's really hard to screw that up. It's really hard to screw that up because you literally have this to model after. All you have to do is this, but big. Okay? It's really...
I don't know why. By the way, why did he go to see like a kid's movie? Wait, is it a kid's movie? It is, right? It's PG. Why would he go to see a kid's movie? I don't know.
But put aside all of the beautiful costumes, which is there for the ladies, and all of the production design and the Barbie universe and all of that. Every joke that happens in this film happens basically within the first 45 seconds of the film. So, for example, Barbie turns on the water and there's no water.
Isn't really
because, you know, like in Barbie house, there's no actual water. Do you get it? And then she drinks, but there's no actual liquid in the actual cup. Oh my God, because she's a Barbie doll. Oh, I get it. Okay, that's all the jokes. There are no more jokes for the rest of the film. The movie's a show. Okay, so
that's actually, if that's true, that's a fair criticism. I have not seen the Barbie movie yet, but if true, fair criticism. I will hand him that.
Surely, the movie is a show.
I can see them overdoing that.
Who's the intended audience for this film? Who's the intended audience for this film? So I'll tell you who the intended audience for this film is.
I would also like to know that.
Two ways. One, the previews on the film, and two, the people in the audience. So the intended audience for this film is moms and their 8-year-old
I've heard nothing but good things.
That's the intended audience.
I don't know. I trust Ben Shapiro over you, Queen Laura.
We're all kids movies. I'm talking like G or PG rated kids films. We're talking like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Trolls 4 or whatever it is. Those were all the previews, right? All the previews are actually directed at what the audience is supposed to be for this film. And if you look in the audience, it's a bunch of moms, like youngish moms.
I mean, that can be true, but like they also showed like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for like in superhero movies, right? Like sometimes it's just a genre thing. Like what he's saying is typically true, but it's not a rule. It's not a hard and fast rule, you know?
Middle-aged moms with
just
their
depends.
like 6, 7, 8-year-old
Whoever
girls.
gets the ad space.
That's the entire crew. This movie is not made for any of those people. In fact, this movie is made for no one. This movie is going to make a bunch of money week one because the marketing effort has been extraordinary. I mean, whoever's the marketing team
true.
over at Warner Brothers is doing an amazing job.
They have done a
Week
very
one, this
good
thing is gonna
job
clean up at
marketing.
the domestic box office. My prediction is going to just absolutely fall off a cliff after that. The repeat business on this movie is going to be non-existent.
Putin's
Because it
good,
was
sure
written
is.
by two people who are so smug and self-satisfied, and Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach, that they have no audience. I mean, like, who thought it's a great idea? Let's bring on the people who wrote Lady Bird and Marriage Story to make a movie about a plastic doll that is generally played with by 5 to 9-year-old young girls. So the basic idea of the film, they really have no basic idea of the film. They don't know whether they hate Barbie or that we're supposed to kind of like Barbie. It seems they kind of despise Barbie as a fascist emblem, as we'll get to. The basic sort of premise of the film, politically speaking, is that men and women are on two sides of a divide, and they
A fascist symbol? Is that what he got out of? Okay.
and they hate each other. And literally the only way you can have a happy world is if the women ignore the men and the men ignore the women. That seems to be the final outcome of this film. I was trying to separate this into problems with plot and problems with character and problems with the politics of the film, but they're all intertwined because the thing is just a mess. It doesn't make any sense. Plot-wise, it makes no sense. Character-wise, it makes no sense. So let's just go through it from the...
Wait, is he saying like the message of the movie is that men and women shouldn't talk to each other? Is that his argument? Because if that's, I mean, I haven't seen the movie, so I'm assuming that's not true, knowing Ben. But if it is, I agree with him that that's not a good thing. Yeah, I just don't know. I'd have to see the movie, I guess.
There's going to be lots of spoilers.
Imagine that. Ben Shapiro went to see Barbie movie, and I went to see Sound of Freedom. That's really funny.
But believe you me, I'm about to save you so much time because this movie is 2 hours. It feels like it is longer than Wagnerian Ring Cycle. It does not end. Every scene is at least 2 minutes too long. Every single scene, every beat is 2 minutes too long.
Wait, are you saying that you don't want to watch this because you don't want this spoiled? I'm just giving it 10 minutes. I just want to see what he says about it. Well, he's probably just going to like go through the movie. I just want to get a taste of the kind of stuff he's going to say. Okay? Okay, cool. 6 minutes.
It is a bad film. Put aside the politics. Like, really, I was sitting there with a bunch of my producers. I'm a little bit more political than my producers. My producers were watching this, putting the politics aside. It is a bad movie. So why is it getting 91% on Rotten Tomatoes? Because the way that it works for the reviewers is if you have the right politics, and those politics are sufficiently slyly inserted, then it will get a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes, even if the thing is just Drek.
Wait, why? Wait, who's doing the thing on the Rotten Tomatoes? Who's doing it? Who's they? Okay.
I mean, boy, is this Drek. This is a Death Star-sized piece of Drek. It is like, that's no moon. That's a Drek station. That is that this movie. Okay, so let's jump into it. I have like pages and pages of notes on this horrific piece of...
Oh my God, this nerd took notes in the theater. I didn't even do that when I went to see Sound of Freedom, man. You're such a nerd. Oh my, please, somebody put him in a locker. We need to bring back shoving people into lockers. This is too much.
My goodness.
Oy,
okay, so let's start right at the beginning. So it's from the beginning, you know what this movie is going to be, and it's going to be a very cynical take on what Barbie is, which is so weird. I don't know why Mattel would turn over its IP to filmmakers who clearly hate the IP. It's as though you were going to make Toy Story.
Filmmakers want money. They don't care about... Wait, who hate the IP? What? If they... Okay, first of all, if they do, let's say that he's right, by the way. Let's say that the filmmakers do hate the IP. Okay, they thought they could make money off of it anyway. That's capitalism, man. These people hate capitalism because capitalism leads to movies like Barbie movie. They hate capitalism. I don't know why they pretend. Okay, I don't know.
Except the toys are all evil. They're all bad, and you're supposed to hate them, and you should burn them. Because that's kind of the message of the film, is that the Barbies are bad for the world. Okay, so it begins by trying to uphold the original vision of Barbie. What was the original magical vision of Barbie? We have Helen Mirren here to tell us in the form of a narrator apparently played by Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who's speaking from heaven. And we get a 2001 A Space Odyssey flashback. Which again, who's the audience for this? Right? The reference points in this film, it references variously Marcel Proust. It references Robert Evans and the cinematography of The Godfather. It references 2001 A Space Odyssey. This is a movie made for moms and their 7-year-old girls. Well, folks, wasting 2 hours of my precious time, 2 hours I will never get back. 2 hours where on my deathbed, I will wish that I had not spent that time doing.
Don't go see the movie next time.
But I'm going to talk to you about something that makes me much happier, and that is our trusted privacy.
Oh, just in time, man. Oh, sorry. I agreed on 6 minutes. I think we can cut it off at 6 seconds before that. I think that's okay. I would love to hear about ExpressVPN, Ben, but man, 6 minutes. That was the deal. Look, listen, Queen Laura's got my hands tied. I don't know what to tell you, brother. I'm not watching that whole thing. Even as funny as that was, I just can't sit through all that. He's an idiot. I just don't know why you would take that so seriously. He took notes of the Barbie movie, dude. You took notes sitting and watching the Barbie movie, man. I don't know what else to say. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload. You can join my channel membership at youtube.com/AlecGunther/TTV/join for only 99 cents a month. That's less than the price of a blowjob from your mom. You can be part of the channel membership program and you will get early access content as well as a sweet badge next to your name and exclusive emojis in the comments that nobody else gets. Thank you again, and I will see you all in the next video.